Hello dear students. Now I take up the first unit from 2nd PU English course book. That is a poem, Romeo and Juliet. This legendary love story was written by the greatest English dramatist William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare has written 37 plays. Some of them are tragedies, some others are comedies. And he has written 154 sonnets. The present tragedy, Romeo and Juliet, is the story of two young lovers. There were two noble and rich families in Verona city, the Montagus and the Capulets. Romeo belonged to Montagu family and Juliet belonged to the Capulets family. These two families are sworn enemies. Romeo and Juliet had never seen each other. Romeo was in love with a girl named Roslyn. Roslyn was a dream girl to Romeo. Once, the old Lord Capulet hosted a grand supper. Romeo came to attend the party in disguise. Romeo sees Juliet on the dancing floor. He was fascinated. He was attracted by her enchanting beauty. This is how, let us see the first stanza in the poem Romeo and Juliet. That is Romeos Monologue. A monologue is one's own expression, especially in a play. Students, let us read the stanzas one by one. Dear students, as the play progresses, the relationship between Romeo and Juliet blossomed. It reaches a point where the true lovers get married secretly. After the wedding, they depart. They depart, hoping to meet each other in Juliet's residence at night. The second part is Juliet's monologue. Juliet eagerly waits to the arrival of night in the balcony. Let us read the second monologue. Dear students, now you see the picture of Romeo and Juliet, which is depicted in our textbook. Romeo and Juliet, the drama, was written by William Shakespeare, world famous dramatist. Now you see the two noble families of Verona, the Capulets and the Montegos. Let us start the part 1, that is Romeo's Monologue towards Juliet. Romeo glorifies the exceptional beauty of Juliet through many imaginaries. He quotes, "Oh, she doth teach the torches to burn bright. It seems she hangs upon the cheek of night as a rich jewel in an Ethiop's ear. Beauty too rich for use, for earth too dear. So shows a snowy dove trooping with cross, as yonder lady over her fellows shows. The measure done, I'll watch her place of stand, and touching hers, make blessed my rude hand. Did my heart love till now? Forswear it, say it, for I never saw true beauty till this night." This means, in the first line, Romeo explains the beauty of Juliet. "Oh, she doth teach the torches to burn bright. It seems she hangs upon the cheek of night." This means she is so beautiful, and her radiance could teach the torches how to be even more radiant and bright. That means her beauty is more illuminated than the light of the torch. He means her beauty surpasses the light of the torch. In the next two lines, he says, "As a rich jewel in an Ethiop's ear, beauty too rich for use, for earth too dear." As she gracefully dances in the room, she looks like she is hanging in the dark ambience of night. The night is personified as the cheek of night. In the next line, Romeo says, "Beauty too rich for use, for earth too dear." Romeo compares Juliet's beauty as a rich jewel, and it looks attracted due to the contrasting color of an Ethiopian ear. Juliet's beauty sparkles, shines in contrasting with night. He means, Romeo means, she is so attracted by her. Romeo is so attracted by her that he says her beauty is very rare in this earth and very expensive. In the next line, he says, "So shows a snowy dove trooping with crows, as yonder lady over her fellow shows. Here, snowy dove is a symbol of purity and innocence. He compares all the other dancers to crows. It means that Juliet's beauty outshines in comparison to the other dancers on the dance floor. The next two lines. The measure done, I'll watch her place of stand, and touching hers, make blessed my rude hand. Here, measure means dance. After the dance, Romeo intends to touch Juliet's hand and making his rude hand blessed. And the last two lines. Did my heart love till now? Forswear it, sigh it, for I never saw true beauty till this night. In these lines, Romeo introspects and he imposes a question to himself. If he loved anyone before seeing Juliet, he said he had never seen anyone so beautiful till that night. Now, let's take part 2. The next monologue we have is where Juliet waits for her husband Romeo. She is eagerly waiting for the night to come. She stands on the balcony. She says, "Come night, come Romeo, though day in night. For thou wilt lie upon the wings of night, whiter than new snow on a raven's back. Come, gentle night, come, loving black broad night. Give me my Romeo, and when I shall die, take him and cut him out in little stars. And he will make the face of heaven so fine that all the world will be in love with night and pay no worship to the garish sun." Here, standing on the balcony, Juliet waits to the night. She invokes the night. As Romeo belonged to Montague family, he was not allowed to meet Juliet. Therefore, he chooses to use protection of night. The darkness would protect him from his enemies. Juliet waits the night. She invokes the night. "Come night, come Romeo, come, thou day in night, for thou wilt lie upon the wings of night, whiter than new snow on a raven's back." Here, raven's back. The night was spoken as if it was a bird. New snow. Here, Romeo is compared to the new snow, which is untouched, pure, while the raven is compared to the night. Romeo is in contrast to the dark night. Come, gentle night, come, loving blackbird night. Here, the night is gentle and loving because it brings Romeo to her Romeo to her. Give me my Romeo, and when I shall die, take him and cut him out in little stars, and he will make the face of heaven so fine. Juliet seems to be having a forethought of her tragic death, so she pleads the night to give her Romeo, and says after her death the night should take him and cut him out into little stars and put him on the night sky. As Romeo is the most charming man, and the sky would have the most sparkling stars, that all the world will be in love with night and pay no worship to the garish sun. She hopes the whole world would fall in love with the night, with the night sky, as the stars would be more beautiful because those stars are made by her Romeo. She believes the people of the world would no more pay attention to the garish sun. Here, garish sun means bright sun. Juliet wants Romeo to be immortalized to the world in this way. With these thoughts, Juliet waits night to see Romeo. Thank you.